Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to finally Intentional Living 2024. I am so excited to get into 2024. 2023 was an amazing year, but I think 2024 is going to be even more exciting. So thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe. We are so close to 15,000. Maybe not that close, but last time I looked, we were like approaching 14,500, and I really want 15,000 subscribers. So if you're not, please subscribe, because I will be doing a giveaway when we hit 15, and if you're subscribed, you're eligible. So subscribe. Okay. Today we are doing our first side hustle cash stuffing for January, and it's a little different today for a couple reasons. First, there's $500 that I had set aside for Etsy shipping costs that I ended up not needing, basically, so I'm paying that back to myself. I got paid out for Amazon, so whenever you use the links I have down below, I get a small percentage of your purchase. You pay the same price, I just get a kickback for advertising. And then we're stuffing the money that we unstuffed in our challenges, which ended up being 3,358. I triple checked. I don't know what I did wrong in that video, but it was 3,358. So today we're stuffing $3,882, and that's it, but it was 21 cents. And we were skipping side hustle binder altogether because I had already paid taxes on this money before I set it aside. And then this is such a small amount that I'm like, let's just skip my side hustle binder altogether, and we'll just go straight into my other binders. And I have lots of money in here because I have lots of stuffings to get caught up on. But this is the first one, and probably, in my opinion, the most exciting, because that's a lot of money to stuff for whatever I want. So there's a $2 bill that someone told me to keep from an Etsy order, so thank you, or to gift to somebody. But let's count and see if we have $3,882. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 2,000. 21, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's 3,000. So 3,100, 3,200, 50, 300, 50, 400. So 3,400. 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 20, 30, 840, 850, 855, 860, 865, 870, 875, 880, 881, and 882. So $3,882 is in fact what we have. And it's a lot of hundreds today, which is so fun and exciting. So let's get into it. So since we're not doing our side hustle binder, we're going to jump straight into our wallet, which you'll see looks a little different because I'm using this wallet. It is an A9 Moterm. I will link it down below for you. I am obsessed with it, and it matches my channel colors perfectly. And I have this little credit card sleeve here with my business card in it. And then I have these cute little A9 zipless cash envelopes that I'll be using for my wallet categories, which will be eating out, gas, groceries, spending, and miscellaneous. So let's get into it. We're going to add $20 into eating out, which is currently empty. And for these envelopes, I'll show you two ways. You could put the money in this way, but it does stick out a little, which I don't like. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to fold in threes like this. But I love this wallet because I feel like it'll be so much easier to carry around. It's so small. And I am thinking about selling these envelopes. Actually, I am going to be selling these envelopes. I've already decided. And also binders. They won't be Moterm because Moterms are expensive, but they'll be cheaper versions of this A9 binder. So check out my Etsy shop down below. I will try to have them listed by the time this video goes up so that you can buy one if you want. So eating out now has $20. I did an off-camera unstuffing because I realized Colin and I hadn't settled up on Splitwise sent for him, his expenses since November. So I owed him a lot of money. So I ended up pulling it all from like my wallet envelopes. Gas is just going to remain empty today because we're not adding to it. But groceries is going to get 20. Let's see if there's a, yeah, worse 20. So yes, you'll see some of my envelopes that were not empty before are now empty, and that is why. Spending is getting a 10. So now it has 10, and then miscellaneous is also getting 10. Use this raggedy one, and we have a 5 in here, which I pulled from the cash that was in my old wallet. So now we have 15 in miscellaneous. And the beauty of the Moterm one is there are all sorts of pockets. There's one back here. You can put your license in here, but it will stick out a little bit. There's another pocket here, and then there's a pocket also that could fit cash back here if you'd rather that. So I love the Moterm planners. They're super cute. But yeah, that is my new wallet all stuffed. And I wanted to make sure you knew this. So I was getting caught up on The Walking Dead, and I paid for a free week on AMC Plus to like finish it, and I forgot to cancel it in time. So now I have it for a year, and that is $85. So I'm gonna be pulling that out to pay myself back. So 50, 70, 85, and that will just go towards my credit card to pay that off. So my bad, I gotta set more reminders in my phone to make sure I cancel those subscriptions so I don't do that again. But there's that. And now we will go on to our long-term spending. So you'll see I got rid of the yellow binder. It was kind of dirty and dusty, so we retired her. And now we put some more categories in here. I need to make some new envelopes for this. So you'll see kind of some of my old envelopes in, like this one needs to be redone, but we're keeping it for now. So clothes is getting 20, and it also is empty. Again, from paying back Colin for all these things I pulled from lots of categories, so a lot of them are empty. Costco is getting 20. And then date night is getting 20, and it's also empty, so it has 20. So going out, I'm going to combine with bagels and coffee and just call it drinks. So whether that be coffee drinks or alcoholic drinks, that will come from this. So I need to make a new envelope, and that is going to be getting $10. Speaking of coffee, I have coffee over here in a cute little glass mug that I can't show you because I have coffee, but it says good things are coming. Just made a little French vanilla iced coffee for myself this morning. Fitness and wellness is getting $400. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has 100. So now we have 500. And that is because I am entering the Pro Physique New Year's challenge, and I paid for a guided coach. And so that was like a little less than $500. So I wanted to make sure I had money to pay for that. So obviously I knew I was pulling it from this. So I did sign up. So I will be going through another challenge, a fitness challenge and physique challenge from February until May. And I did meet with my coach, so that was exciting. So more to come on that. My fun envelope is getting 20, and it's currently empty. So it has 20. And then gifts is getting 20. So it has 20. And then giving is getting 10. So you'll see this in a future video, but I pulled monthly giving. The place I was giving to, I just decided to no longer support for lots of reasons that are complicated and I don't need to share, but I'm just gonna be doubling up on my giving in this envelope and just give as I see fit. So I have 10, 12, 14, 16, and then this $2 bill makes it 18. So we have 18 now in giving. Haircuts is getting 10 today, so I have 20, 40, 50 now in haircuts. And then household is getting 20, so it has 20. Planners is getting skipped because I'm all set on planners for now, but it does have $50 in there. And then self-care is getting 20, so now I have 25 in there. Toiletries is empty and it is getting 10. So now we have 10 in toiletries. Volleyball has 50, so we're skipping that. And then buffer is getting 5. So it has 5. So that is it for long-term spending. And now something I'm very excited about. This is my Soul Mama Budgets binder. Her link is always down below if you want to check it out. But this is my month ahead binder where I'm trying to get a month ahead on bills, and we are going to finish every category is fully funded except rent, and we are going to fully fund rent today. So that is $575. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 75. And this should fully fund us with $840. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750, 800, 825. Actually, 825 is what it should be because that's how much rent actually costs. So with this having 825, we are now fully funded in here. Let me see if I have another fully funded prop. I do. So that means we have 825 in rent. We have 160 in utilities. We have $60 in phone, 10 in Apple, 30 in giving, which I actually don't need anymore, but insurances has 100, gym has 150, and then Roth IRA has 200. So I have $1,535 in my month ahead binder, which is fully funded. So what we will do is at the end of January, I think, we'll start using this. So, but I wanted to get that out of the way because that leaves up more money to stuff elsewhere for the future. So that is fully funded, which is super, super exciting. And now we're gonna move on to our sinking funds. We're gonna start with Baby Blue, and we are jumping into birthdays. My friend Kelsey's birthday is in March, but she was in a car accident recently, and so I decided to send her birthday gift early, which was about $55. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff that in here, and then at my unstuffing, I'll have the money to pay for it. So now we have $55 in birthdays. We have $5,000 in my emergency fund, so we're skipping that. And then electronics has 1,500, so I'm skipping that. And then we're gonna jump into holidays for 2024. The first holiday up is Valentine's Day, and we are adding $20 into that. So now we have $20 in holidays. Medical, we have $1,000 in the bank, but I'm gonna add 20 to that today. So we have $1,020. And then Rosie, my good dog, is getting 115, and that will get, the 15 will go in here to get her spending back to 100. So 50, 70, 80, 95, 100. And then we're gonna add 100 to her emergency fund. So now she has 200 in there because I did pull some money out of here. So now Rosie is back up to 300. So there's that. My scooter is getting 125, so we're gonna add 25 in the maintenance. So now I have 50, 70, 95, 100 in maintenance, and then we'll add the 100 into registration because I do need to pay to register the scooter. I've just been waiting to have the money to do it before I started driving it. So now we have 200 in scooter. And then my walk away fund is just saving basically for if I ever want to walk away from my full-time job to have a cushion. And so we're adding 100 to that. So now I have 5,000, 6,000, 100, 200. 6,200 in walk away, which is great. I think my goal was 20,000. I can't remember. But lots of good money went into Baby Blue. But y'all already know that Big Blue is getting the majority of the money. So we are going to start with car. And in car, we're adding $40. And I honestly forget where we're at. So yeah, registration needed 40. That's why. So now in registration, we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, which is fully funded. And I pay for that in June. So 200 plus 1,000 in emergency fund, plus 250 in deductible, plus 100 in oil changes, nothing in new car, and 1,000 in repairs. So $2,550 is what we have. And now we get to start stuffing for new car, which y'all know I have a goal to put $1,000 into this year. So we're gonna make it happen in 2024. Christmas is getting skipped, so we have nothing for that. It's still empty. And then my home envelope, we are adding $340. We're adding 300 into first house. So 1, 2, 3. So now in first house, I have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 in first house. I wanted to get to that first 1K. So I decided to use money for that. And then we have 500 in furniture. And then we have 200 in hosting. And home maintenance has 350, which we're not adding to today. Yard work has 20. And then decor is getting this 40. So 20, 40. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 100 in decor. So we have 2,170 now in home. So there's that. Super exciting to have my first $1,000 towards a house down payment. So fun. I remember when I got my first $1,000 for wedding, and now we're at over $10,000. So vacation today is getting 100. And let's see what we're adding that into. So we have 500 in flights and 500 in lodging and 500 in transportation and 500 in food and drinks. So let's add 100 to spending. So we have 2,100 in vacation. Which is awesome. And then wedding is getting $560 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550 and 560. And let's see where that brings us in here. We have 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 13,000, 10, 11, 12, 1250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 13,000. Yes. So 13,000, 150, 200, 210, and 220. So $13,220 now in wedding, which is awesome. And the goal on wedding is $25,000 by the end of the year. And that includes both me and Colin contributions. And now we are going to do the 100 envelope challenge. I sell this on my Etsy shop. If you have not gotten it, you can get it down below. I love it. There's all of these envelopes labeled 1 to 100. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to basically round up. So instead of stuffing 90, instead of stuffing, I can't remember what I'm going to do. Yeah, instead of stuffing 91, I'm going to stuff 100. Instead of stuffing 92, I'm going to stuff 100. So I'm just going to round up to the next like 10, I guess, if that makes sense, because that will allow me to save more money. So we're going to stuff $1,100. So that should be all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, and 100. So let's start with the $100 envelope. So you can really do this challenge however you like. I've seen so many people do it in different ways. So don't feel like you have to do it one certain type of way. So I just don't like ones. So I thought about rounding up to the 5, and I just was like, let's just full send and round up to the nearest 10. So that is what I'll be doing. Why did I do this? So I wanted to get the hardest ones out of the way today while I had lots of money. And this challenge is going to go towards my wedding, likely. So as I'm stuffing this vigorously, it is helping me save towards the wedding, which is nice. I will probably never stuff it this much in a single stuffing ever again, but it's fun to do it when you can't do it. If you have purchased one of these from me for my Etsy shop, let me know down below. I would love to know how you like it. It comes in these black envelopes or like a linen color. I like the black personally, but the linen is also very pretty. This will be quite fun to count at the end. So I did do that. So I was going to have 90, like I was going to stuff 90 for the 90 envelope, but I have another 100 here. So we'll just stuff 100 and 90 instead. So then for 89, I would stuff 90, if that makes sense. So everything will just be rounded up. So I will save all that much more money. So these ones are stuffed, and I'll just go in and put these in the back. And that is how we will do this challenge. It is such a cute box, very aesthetically pleasing. I love having it out on my desk, but now that I've filled money in it, I will probably put it in my safe because that's a lot of money to just be having out. And then these are $2, which we are going to use in my $1 challenge, but I haven't decided what envelope I want to use for that, so I will just put these off to the side and find an envelope for them. I wanted to bring a new envelope to my shop, so stay tuned for that, but the old ones are still available if you want to grab that. So thank you so much for being here and for watching this video, and it was so fun to film for you guys, and I appreciate all your support, and let's have a great 2024. So I will see you in my next one.